So as a dog, I have to say this is kind of a Kentucky thing, it's just one of those observations. I'm not trying to cast aspersions. I'm not trying to say something isn't right with it, but it's definitely a Kentucky thing. Me and the man, we live in a posh, beautiful, elitist neighborhood, but as soon as you get outside our neighborhood, there's the whole real world, the whole ugly real world. We're kind of ensconced. And we're kind of we live kind of like in a bubble. Just put it that way. We don't, you don't see all the real world ramifications of the struggle of life. But one of the interesting things is as soon as you get out of our neighborhood, I notice, whereas a lot of communities and towns are starting to try to develop bike lanes because there's so many biking enthusiasts. In our neighborhood, just outside of our neighborhood, they're starting to develop lawnmower lanes because there's so many people now with the price of gas and the economy and people just looking to try to solve problems. There's a lot of people who've given up their automobiles and they're driving John Deere lawnmowers now. Or they might be driving Kubotas. They might be driving Cub Cadets. They might, who knows, they might have some cheaper stuff, They might have a Walmart special, a Home Light. But they're in the town just over, in the borough just over from our posh, beautiful neighborhood, the city council has voted to start the developing lawnmower lanes to accommodate all the lawnmower traffic that we have running around town. And hey, I'm all for it. It's progress. So if cars get so expensive, cars and trucks, they start to cost as much as a house, $80,000, $65,000, $70,000 is nothing to pay for a freaking SUV. I mean, I could get a trailer. I could get a double wide for this. But, whatever. You get yourself a nice little bungalow. You get yourself a nice little cottage for that kind of money. People can't afford it. So what do? They start running the John Deere lawnmowers. And so our community is ahead of the game. It's called progress. It's wonderful. We're going to have a whole network of, all around us. I'm sure it'll grow, but right now it's a pilot program. But the goal is to have a whole network so you can drive from town to town or even take your vacation on your lawnmower. They're developing lawnmower lanes the way some of the communities are doing biking lanes. And I think that's really progressive. And I'm really proud, of our, this general community, this general area. I think it's marvelous.